Hey, this is John Martinez, and we've been training sales teams across the country for almost 2 decades now. One of the biggest reasons, one of the things I hear more often than anything when we're approached by business owners or sales leaders is the problem that, we're getting a ton of pushback out there about our price. Either people say we're too high, or they're pressuring us to cut margins, or they want us to beat or match a lower priced competitor. And that can be really difficult to deal with, and that can be really, really frustrating. I know how it feels to have a top tier product and be asked for, kind of a lower or bottom tier price to deliver massive value. And when that happens, it feels like people don't appreciate the effort that you put into your service or product and the results that you actually get your customers. And you almost feel cheated when people don't want to pay for a better result. So you really have to figure out a way to deal with this. So here's how you solve this. Here's how you fix this. Let me give you a quick tip on exactly how to get past this. I wish I could say so you never had to deal with it again, but it's always going to be there. So let me just go through how you can get past it effectively and pretty quickly. What you have to do is you have to solve a bigger problem. What you have to do is solve more pain. And I'll tell you a story that will illustrate exactly what I'm talking about, and I think bring some clarity to this. So, I've got 5 children at home, and that means that one of those kids always seems to be sick. And once a kid is sick, even last night, I had 2 who had the sniffles and a cough. And usually what happens is I'll run up the street, about a mile away is a Walgreens store. And I'll walk in that Walgreens store, and I'll walk down the medicine aisle, and I'll pick up some cough syrup or allergy medicine or whatever they need. Now, in the medicine aisle, if you've ever been there, what you can notice is there's a wide variety of medicines, from very cheap to very expensive, right? From the off-brand at, let's say, $1.99 for cough syrup to 15 or 20 bucks for, name brand, organic, that type of stuff. And when I'm sitting there and I'm looking at all the medicines and I'm trying to figure out which one to get, I'll tell you how I make my decision. I'll tell you what's going through my head. Usually I'm thinking, no matter what I buy, the kids are always better in the morning. They always feel fine, regardless of if I give them anything or not. So, you can say I'm not feeling a lot of pain, I'm not feeling a lot of pressure. I feel like whether or not I give them anything, or regardless of what I give them, they're gonna be okay. So that being said, I make my decision on price. I'm usually gonna charge the $1.99 option instead of the $19.99 option. Makes sense, that's how most people will make that exact same decision. If you're thinking through it, you probably make the exact same decisions yourself. Now, I want you to imagine this. I want you to imagine I got home and I was holding that bottle of cough syrup, and as I walked in, my wife was in a panic. Let's say one of the kids was having some kind of attack. Something serious was going on. They were having trouble breathing. Their lips were turning blue. They were barely breathing, asking for help. Something was seriously wrong. We'd probably rush them right into the hospital. Maybe call an ambulance, maybe just Zoom them there ourselves, and we'd get to the hospital. Now, at this point in time, I would probably be in a panic. I'd probably be in what I'd consider a severe state of emotional pain. And I want you to imagine that the doctors run out and they throw my boy, or if you have kids and you're thinking of yours in this situation, your child onto a gurney, and they stop and they say, hey, Mr. Martinez, listen, before we do any work, we don't know what we're gonna find, but we need to get consent to do this. And the price tag might be $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, $1 million. We don't know what we're gonna find. Do we have consent to go to work? Well, what do you think I'm gonna say? What would you say? I'd probably say, stop wasting time. I don't care what it costs. Go now. Now, I want to put this into perspective for you. I just walked you through 2 decisions. Both of them are healthcare decisions, right? Both of them is for my child, the same child. Now, one, when I'm not in an emotional state of pain, when I'm in the cough syrup aisle, I make my decision, that healthcare decision, literally on a couple of dollar bills. However, same decision, healthcare, same child. When I'm in the high state of emotional pain, money literally loses all value. So the trick, if you even want to call it a trick, right? It's the way, the strategy, the way you want to communicate to get past those objections of your price is too high is you have to find a way to solve a bigger problem. You have to get to a higher state of pain. You've got to solve more problems, bigger problems, and relate them back to the pain it's causing the prospect. And once you can master that, any objection or concerns or fears about your price being too high will go out the window. Now, if this resonates with you, if you found value in this, or if you know any other business owners who are struggling with these same types of issues, especially if they sell the most expensive product on the market, please, I invite you to go ahead and share this video with them. I had a ton of fun making it for you. Thanks for watching.